Hey guys, hope everyone is doing well. My name is Isaac. I'm a 25-year-old content creator based in Singapore, and I've been working full-time for the last 2 years. So this video has two main functions. The first is to share with all of you the things that I've learned over the last couple of years being a young creator. The second reason is to have a form of accountability so that when I'm 30, I'll be able to look back at this video and to make sure that my value system and the things that I've learned hasn't changed. The first principle that I want to share is define success correctly. So for most of us, success is defined as a point that you reach a certain status. For example, being a millionaire by 30 or having a certain amount of riches by a certain age. Let me ask you this. What if you're able to reach that goal, but it costs you your sleep, it costs you your family time, it costs you your peace of mind? Is that really still considered success? At the end of the day, it really doesn't matter how much you have if you're going to lose everything on this side. The second kind of sub-point would be to not look at success as a particular point, but a journey. And so when I started gymming a few years ago, I remember telling myself that I would be very happy and I would consider myself very successful if I hit 50 on my bench press. If I can bench 50 kgs, it's good. The time eventually came when I was able to bench 50. But at that point, the bar had moved even higher and I considered 80 kgs success. When I hit 80, at some point, 100 was a success. So the bar will always keep moving forward. You gotta learn to fall in love with the process and the journey instead of always looking towards an end goal. The second principle, stop neglecting your family. Ever since getting into a relationship late last year, it made me realize that the amount of time I spend with my family is constantly decreasing, and at some point it will be no more. At some point I will get married, I will move out of this beautiful place, and I will live a life of my own with my partner. And at that point, it's too late to say that I didn't spend enough time with my family. So going into 2025, and this is something that I want to put out to everybody who's watching, spend time with your family, cherish the time that you have with them. I've seen a lot of people lose their loved ones and then regret that they didn't spend enough time with them. Let's not wait for that to happen. Let's do it right now when we still have them around. The last thing would be to do things in life with a sense of purpose and vision. So when I was in national service, I was put in, I think, one of the worst vocations that anyone could get. I had to stay in the army camp 5 days a week, and it was COVID. Couldn't see my family, I couldn't see my friends. It was a pretty dark time. But one thing that national service taught me was the value of living a life greater than yourself. It became the situation that if I decided that today I'm not going to pull my weight and I'm not going to do my thing, my buddies are going to suffer. At the same time, I realized that if I'm able to encourage and uplift them, I'm not only helping myself, but I'm also helping other people. So I want to encourage you, if you're in university, if you're already working as a full-time adult, even if you have your own family, learn to look at the seasons of life as pieces in a jigsaw puzzle, and learn to look at things with a sense of value and a sense of purpose. At the end of the day, living for yourself, I would say, is one of the saddest things when you come to the end of your life and you realize that your life has not added value to anyone else but yourself. I would say it's a pretty sad realization. Live a life beyond yourself. That is truly what living looks like. So yeah, that's basically things that I wanted to share. For those of us in our early 20s, the foundation principles that we build our lives on is more important than what we build. A building can only go as high as the strength of its foundation. To me, if this video is able to encourage one human being out there, it is a success. Let's go into 2025 stronger and better. Wishing you all the best. Cheers!